Everybody. It's your girl Miracle Sims, and you are listening to God, Sex, and Love, your daily dose of inspiration and juice. It's January the 31st, 2022, and today the topic is more than enough. Happy Monday, y'all. Happy Monday. I hope that you all had a wonderful weekend. Mine was just fine. Um, didn't do too much. I guess took my time to relax and all of that. Yeah, man. That's how my weekend kind of went. Um, I had a lot of alone time and whatnot. Um, seeing as how my little man is at his nana's and my husband, he had to work on Saturday. He didn't have to work yesterday, so I guess we kind of had our time, but we have a lot of time together and separate at the same time. So, but anywho, yeah, that's how my weekend was. Just rather chill and everything like that. Speaking of chill, apparently there was like a little taste of snow again here. So yeah, I got some footage of my son, I guess, sledding um down this little hill at his nana's house. And so I'm like, oh, that's nice. He got a chance to play in the snow like that. Because we don't have any like little hills in our backyard, not enough to sled on, I don't think so. That was nice to see him experience that. Yeah, so yeah, apparently that's what was going on outside of these walls and whatnot. It's funny, I saw this like video of this lady in Minnesota that was like doing different random little things to prove how cold it was up there, like doing random things with food or like freezing their pants. You guys might have seen it. I'm assuming it went viral or whatnot, but I don't know, random thoughts, random thoughts about things I've seen this weekend. But I would say that I've had like some really cool conversations this weekend as well. I had some time to chit chat with Mr. Boomer. You know who I'm talking about. The guy that was just featured on last week's episode of God, Sex, and Love, the talk show. We chit-chatted for a brief moment, and I was kind of sharing, some different ideas and different things that I have on my mind and whatnot. And so thank you, Boomer, for listening to me. Thank you for taking out the time to, I guess give me some feedback and whatnot. Truly, truly appreciate that. As well as shout out to my homegirl Elizabeth, aka my virtual assistant over in Kenya, man. Shout out to her because she spoke life into me yesterday. And gave me some encouraging words. And then also shout out to Bold Faith Cosmetics. They indirectly gave me some encouragement as well with the things that they posted. I want to say yesterday. I was like, wow, thank you for that reminder, and I guess it goes hand in hand with this topic of today of more than enough, because I guess God is just reminding me that he got it all, like, and that I know my prayer meditation today was kind of centered around that idea of me basically basking in his provisions, and not necessarily, I guess, any of my own things. And I think that's what I've struggled with. I know I've shared it with you all here that listen to me frequently with the juice. I've shared this thing with you all multiple times, that obviously I tend to struggle with the idea of like things that are out of my control. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I have some type of control issue, or maybe for me, I feel like it's like, I like to, I would say I'm independent in a lot of ways. I have an independent mentality. But I think the interesting thing is I keep being put in situations where I need people or not even just need them, but like God is working on that part of me, I guess, to be able to allow people to help me, or to allow people to, be there for me as I have been for other people and things like that, So yeah, but regardless of that, right? If I think more so on the relationship with me and God and everything like that, it's like, okay, I know I have all these grand ideas, and yeah, it does get discouraging to know that I don't know how I'm going to get to any of these grand ideas. Financially, it's like I don't know how I'm going to make any of these things happen, and it's like one of those um, things where it's like, Lord, what do you want me to do? Because you've given me these grand ideas. Yeah, it's like I don't have a way to execute it, and I'm trying to figure out like, how can I execute it? Like, you know, do I need to do this or that? Like, making sure I'm putting my faith in action, right? Again, that whole battle between faith and works. Like I'm trying my best to like keep the faith and know that you're in control and know that you have it all and all this stuff. But at the same time, putting the work in that I know is also needed to get to the next level as well. And so, yeah. Yeah. But anyway, I guess the Lord was, reminding me this morning that, when I have him, he's more than enough. And yeah, I got those reminders over the past few days as well. And so here we are. Here we are. So here's some verses I want to share this morning. Philippians 4:19, it says, "And my God will supply every need of yours according to his riches and glory in Christ Jesus." So yeah, man, it's according to his riches and glory. And again, it's like that constant reminder that, he created all things are his. I know that it had me reflecting on this morning, the prayer meditation that I did with the Soul Space app. It had me reflecting on like, I guess basically like God filled the ocean and, and everything like that. And I mean, we can see how grand the ocean is and how intricate it is, because I mean, I feel like every now and then people are coming out with, this was found, that was found, this new species was found, that new, this new fish was found, all these different things. So I guess if you think of that, right, think of the vastness of that type of situation to understand that, the God that created the sea is making a way for you, then hey, I mean, hopefully that encourages you and inspires you today to know that. All right. Another verse I want to share this morning is Deuteronomy 28:12. It says, "The Lord will open to you his good treasure, the heavens, to give the rain to your land in its season, and to bless all the work of your hands, and you shall lend to many nations, but you shall not borrow." Yeah, man, that's powerful right there. I mean, as somebody that has been looking for loans and credit and all these different types of things, I'm like, well, maybe I need to go and try to find some way to get these funds. Perhaps. Bless me. Perhaps I'm a lender and not a borrower. I don't know. Well, I'm just telling you what the words say here. Say, we shall lend to many nations, but you shall not borrow. So, I mean, we can all go deeper with these things. There's a couple more verses to check out in the Go Deeper section, to peruse and let marinate on your heart, souls, and minds this morning. But the Bible verse of today is James 1:5, and it says, "If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of God and ask of God that giveth to all men liberally and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him." Friends, I hope you all enjoyed this juice this morning. Thank you so much for listening to God, Sex, and Love, your daily dose of inspiration and juice. Okay, you guys can go forth and have a wonderful day. I look forward to talking to you all tomorrow. The Lord's will. Bye-bye. I feel like that juice was short and sweet, y'all. But yep, there it is. There it is. Just a little reminder today that, hey, God has everything in control. He, again, has created all things. All things are his. So in due season, I don't know, y'all, if you're waiting on some type of, blessing or whatever the case is, then, just go to the one, right, who has it all. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, again, like Boomer said on that episode, it was like, well, Lord, what was he saying that day? He was like, Lord, I got to pay bills, right? I mean, yeah, man, it's like, hey, Lord, you know that, hey, these grand ideas that you have given me and, in my heart and mind, they gonna cost funds, you know what I'm saying? And you know what my account looks like, so what we gonna do here? But regardless of that, man, I'm glad that I, have some joy to be able to bestow upon y'all this morning. Thank you all, whoever listens to this. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And like I said, I hope these things encourage you and inspires you. I hope that me sharing my testimonies and my life, in this aspect with you all encourages you and inspires you as well. But yeah, let's see what the Lord do this week, y'all. Let's see what else the Lord's gonna do this week and with our life and everything like that. And yeah, yeah. I actually was just reminded of some bad news. I have seen the reports of like the different deaths and different things that have happened, including the suicide of apparently I don't want to misquote her title, but and I don't recall her name. But it was like a beauty queen that apparently jumped to her death or whatever. Now, listen. I feel for the families and all that. I'm not saying I don't feel for families. But I will say I take everything in the media with a grain of salt. You know what I'm saying? And especially after hearing the things I've been hearing about like different things, like it's kind of hard to like accept random news like that, if that makes any sense. I think anybody that has been down the rabbit hole with me, then y'all understand what I'm talking about. Like y'all understand that it's like a little bit difficult to receive certain information because it's like, is that true? Like, is that really what happened, or is that just what they're telling us? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's something else. That's something totally different there. But I mean, I acknowledge that stuff is happening. You know what I'm saying? I acknowledge that, those reports are out there. And yeah, if you are in that type of situation where, you are having those type of thoughts, whatever the case is, I hope that you do, get some type of help. I hope that you do, go to God with those thoughts, go to God with those issues and everything, because, I mean, hey, all I know is what the word says in regards to, life and all those different things. And it's just something to think about that, um, a lot of times when we feel like there's no way out, or, the easy way out is death, that's, some people look at it like that. And we don't know, right? We don't know like what's, I mean, none of us that have died, like all of us that are alive, I guess it's like we don't know, right? And I know I was talking about it the other day about the whole 50-50 chance situation. Um, people put so much stake on like the now, and to where, and again, people don't value life to where they're like, oh, whatever they think and stuff. So I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I I guess that's why it's important to, I guess, again, build these relationships with God, let Him lead us and guide us in our life and our decisions. And if you are someone that feels that if you already have that together, then you need to be out here sharing. In my humble opinion, based on Bible. Like I said, we could all find ways to do that. Again, like even with me, in my moments of being discouraged, I had people that, were in their places doing their things and was able to encourage me. Random Instagram posts by Bold Faith Cosmetics was encouraging to me this weekend. You know what I mean? Random conversation with my virtual assistant was encouraging to me. Random conversation with my editor was encouraging to me. So I'm just saying, y'all, like, when you're in position, right, and you're doing the things that you're supposed to be doing for God, and you just never know where that's going to reach and how that can encourage people. By the grace of God, God has allowed me to see like how doing the juice, for example, it seems to be encouraging. Shout out to Ewan that he tells me all the time that these things are encouraging him and that he is enjoying these messages that I do with this, I guess, series or whatever you want to call it. And thank you for being that, confirmation for me to continue and stuff. But I mean, who knows? Maybe there's other people that's beyond him that are being encouraged and inspired by the juice. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. It's like if I hadn't have stepped out on faith April 1st, 2020, and went ahead and did this thing, it's like none of this stuff that you guys see that is happening and the people that I've met and stuff. It maybe I would have met them indirectly some other way or something, but none of this stuff that has been established probably would be established right now the way it is. And so I feel like that's how important our choices are. That's how important our choices are. So, but anyway, y'all, just something to think about. Just something to think about. I mean, again, I still got joy here. You know what I'm saying? I still got joy in spite of that difficult, I guess, conversation just now. Again, I keep my family in prayer with the loss of our Uncle Paul and everything like that. I believe it's tomorrow. I think. I guess I'll find out. But anyway, thank you all so much for listening. Thank you all so much for watching, and I look forward to talking to y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.